The Opus community was popping. Day two. Day two. If you haven't seen it, man, make sure you check out day one to this reaction to the Teenager album from Bones. We got 2013 vibes popping off. We did Rap, Ice Cream Buick, Castle in the Sky, and Money in My Sock. Today we're gonna do Young MFer, White Marvin Gaye, Ancient Silk, and Japanese Lantern. So let's get right into it, man. Young MFer is produced by the Messiah. If you guys are familiar with the Messiah, he's produced a lot of tracks for Bones and everything throughout his discography and everything. We pretty much covered all his studio albums on this channel, so y'all make sure y'all check out the playlist. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope your Tuesday is well. Hope things get better for you if things are bad. Stay focused, stay motivated, stay driven, and let's get right into this track right here with Young MF with Bones.
Touch. Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that midnight long. Got a feeling a little frightening. Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that midnight long. Got a feeling a little frightening. Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that midnight long. Something about that midnight long.
Young motherfucker with the old ass flow. Let me take y'all back to the 994. On the line, my phone, your love on hold. Finna pick up and switch up a whole brand new zone. Got a brand new flow in my old hand-me-down zone. On my throne with my motherfucking crown on. Val Venus, nothing but my towel on. Hair slick back, Uncle Jesse with my prowl on. Bass get the pound on, ride with my team. I could die tonight, so before I leave, just know that I'm here for a reason only. Let my voice bang loud while you switch your roll and I'm out. Don't let me roll that shit, take it way too long, let me hold that shit. Got veins full of dope, skin same color coat, but my mind pitch black like nobody home. Home of the great young pimp named Bones. Bow to the legend for he might be gone. Everybody act like they know what's cool, all I gotta do is hit the jukebox and boom. Looking like Fonzie, feeling like Sean Hunter. I'm in the summer with my shirt off stunting. I got the whole block jumping, it's like a crisscross concert. Say, fuck your concert, fuck your sponsor.
Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that midnight long. Got a feeling a little frightening. Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that midnight long. Got a feeling a little frightening. Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that midnight long. Something about that midnight long.
Blunts, high rollin', sippin' Tangeray, no soda. See, I'm too young to be sober. That's team sesh till it's over.
Yeah, y'all, that track right there is dope, man. Salute to the Messiah for that production, man. First and foremost, I love the way it starts, man. It's just something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that pimp name Bones got feeling a little frightened. That right there is tough because obviously we know that Bones, like Young Bones, was rocking a gold chain and everything. He even got a song called Gold Chain and all that. And then it's just like the way it sounds, like something about that gold chain. Like the whole shit is dope. And then not to mention his verses, man. He was dropping line after line in his verses. So he's like, oh, he's like, young motherfucker with an old ass flow. Let me take y'all back to the 994. So obviously Bones was born in 1994. If he's referring to something like that, you know. So he's like, let me take you back to where I was born. He was on the line. He was on the line phone. All y'all love on hoes finna pick up a swisher. You know, obviously he's talking about Swisher Sweet. Love y'all love on hoes finna pick me up a swisher in a whole brand new zone. Got a brand new flow in my old my old hand-me-downs on. So in the other tracks, he was talking about him wearing hand-me-downs, and he proudly wore hand-me-downs with no name brands and everything. He's like on my throne with the motherfucking crown on. So pretty much I'm sitting on my throne and everything. Can't nobody get it. Val Venus, but nothing but my towel on. So we all know about Val Venus. We talking about wrestling now, man. Val Venus has come out there with his towel on and everything. He used to get on my nerves, man. Whenever I play wrestling games, I will always make sure that I beat him up. He used to get on my damn nerves, man. But like the towel is a joint that he was known for. He's known for wearing the towel and all that stuff. Then he comes through another back-to-back, like, you know, punchline. He's like, hair slick back, Uncle Jesse with my prowl on. So pretty much I got the towel on like Val Venus. I get my prowl on like Uncle Jesse, you know, from like Full House and all that stuff. Salute to Uncle Jesse and everything. Man, y'all, man, that joint crazy, man. Like, Full House was the shit, bro. I ain't gonna front, man. My homies used to not really watch. I was like, y'all need to watch Full House. You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about 90s shows, man. There were so many 90s shows about back then. You had Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You had Family Matters. You had Full House. You had, you know, of course, you had Martin. You had Living Single. You had all these other TV shows going on, man. We talking about the 90s, man. Like, the golden era, in my opinion. But yeah, so he's like, bass, get the pound on, riding with my team. I could die tonight. I could die tonight before I leave. You know, just know that I'm here for one reason only. Let my voice bang loud while you swisher rolling. I'm out, but let me roll that shit. Taking way too long, let me hold that shit. You know, you taking too long, like, let me hold that, let me get that shit. Got veins full of dope. Skin color is coke. But my mind pitch black like nobody home. Like when someone's mind is pitch black, it means like they're staring out into the distance. You know, like punk ass deers, man. I hate deer, man. Deer like that. You look at them, they look like they ain't thinking about nothing but doing something stupid. I can't stand deer, man. And then, like I told y'all in the last video, I have a fear of kangaroos now. I've been watching kangaroo videos. I used to want to pet kangaroo when I was a kid. I don't know why they don't talk about kangaroos more often, man. Kangaroos, like somebody made a good point. They said kangaroos are deers that spend too much time in prison, and that's exactly what they are. They stand up, man. They stand up and they like diesel, dog, and they bounce on their tail and kick the shit out of you. I saw some shit on YouTube, like dude was trying to drown the kangaroo's trying to drown homie dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they say they'll do that like when a predator's after them or they feel like there's a threat, they'll run to the water and let their enemy come in there and they will literally drown them. Like anything that's just gonna drown you just to do it is something serious, man. And they hit hard as hell, dog. You talking about pure like muscle, dog. That shit is crazy. My bad, y'all. I just started thinking about shit, you know, started thinking about my fear of fucking kangaroos, man. One come up to me, I'm laying them down, man. Everything I got, whatever I got tucked away, I'm using that. My bad. So my bad, y'all. I don't even know how we even got to that subject, to be honest with you. So he's like, damn, how did we even get here? Swisher rolling, I'm out, but let me roll that shit. Taking way too long, let me hold that shit. Got veins full of dope, skin color is coke, but my mind pitch black. That's how I was. Got started talking about deers and we got the kangaroos. That's what happened. My bad, y'all. Like nobody home. Home of the great young pimp named Bones. Bow to the legend for he might be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like bow to me because I might not be gone, might not be here long. Everybody act like they know what's cool. All I gotta do is hit the jukebox and boom. Like that's it. All I gotta do is hit the jukebox. Everybody go rock with me. Looking like Fonzie, feeling like Sean. You know, talk that Grease shit. I'm in the summer with my shirt off, stunting. I got the whole block jumping. It like a crisscross concert. Now we're talking about crisscross. You know what I'm saying? Mac Daddy and Daddy Mac. Crisscross will make you jump, jump. I missed the bus. You know, now I'm talking about two classics, man. If y'all know, y'all know. I got the whole block jumping. It's like crisscross concert. Say fuck your concert and fuck your sponsor. Bones was still in that time. Then he went back to that cold ass chorus. Something about that gold chain, something about that white skin, something about that pip named Bones got him feeling a little frightened. Something about that whole thing comes through. And he's like, blunts, I roll them. Sipping Tanqueray, no soda. Now the thing about Bones, dude, when he talks about Tanqueray, Alizé and all that shit, those are like cheap. Like, you know, Tanqueray is like gin. He's talking about some cheap ass gin and some cheap ass like we call Alizé like thought juice. You know what I'm saying? All the thoughts love Alizé and all that stuff. And Bones proudly drinks that shit, man. Of course I've had it before. You know what I'm saying? Who has it? But it's like he brag about that like it's the shit, man. That shit is wild. Cause he brag about it in this music and his new music, and it just made me laugh. Like that shit. If you like that shit, still you really love that shit. So salute to Bones. He really love that shit. And he's like, see, I'm too young to be sober. That's team sesh till it's over. Talk that sesh shit. So that was young motherfucker, man. All right, next track we have, y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comments. Next track we have is White Marvin Gaye. And, you know, we did a reaction to this. Y'all make sure y'all check it out on the channel. I got a video for it as well. You know, let's go ahead and check that joint out right now. Let's go ahead and like it, too. All right, let's get it. Salute to Math Bonus on the production.
white Marvin Gaye, no Glock, no K. Treat my blunts like bullets, take one to the face. Outside in the rain, on the ground where they play. Trench coat, wind blowing, drops dripping down my face. I don't claim, I don't bang, feet up, sipping tang. Penthouse where I lay, I'm a god so they pray. I'm a legend's what they say, turn the night into the day. Feel the bass trunk shake, feel the fucking earthquake. Motherfucker brand name, wearing on my own clothes. Sesh written on the T, sesh etched in my bones. Ice cream on the cone, started melting and it froze. Safe to say I'm too cold, no shirt in the snow. You don't wanna fuck with me, no. Got the police bustin' at me, but they can't do nothing to a G.
Track is so hard. This might be the hardest track on the album. Of course, like what? We only 6 tracks deep. We got 23. But yo, I think this might be one of the hardest ones, man. I forgot what this one sounded like. Like I said, we did a reaction to it. But yo, I like. There's a lot of things I like about this track, man. I like the sound, and this right here, you're getting a glimpse of the bones that we see today and everything. But like, I love the Tupac. You know, the Tupac like. You know, spin that he did. It was dope to me, man. That was like ambitions as a rider and all that. We'll get to that when we get there and everything for like my Pac fans and all that stuff. So they're saying, let me see. Originally from How to Dress Wells and it was you. Bareface samples the chorus and produce Taste My Sad, from which Bones raps over. So that's where like the sample and everything came from. And like I was saying before, salute to Math Bonus for the production. So you know, of course with the sampler says you don't have to call me, hey, my love will be there for you. You don't have to worry, hey, cause our love will be there for you, girl. You know, and that's what they're talking about with the you know, with the Dress Well sample and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, and pretty much that's what it was. It looped 3 times. So, you know, Bones comes through. White Marvin Gaye, no Glock, no cape. So obviously, you know, he always refers to himself. Well, back then he was calling himself the White Marvin Gaye, and I think it's because he's talking about like the impact he's gonna have and everything, and how smooth he is. But he was like White Marvin Gaye, no Glock, no cape. Treat my blunts like bullets. Take one to the face. So you know what I'm saying? Take a bullet to the face. Take a blunt to the face. Outside in the rain. What's that on my head right there, man? It don't bother me because every time I look up, I see it hanging. But outside in the rain, on the grounds where they play, trench coat, wind blowing, drops dripping down my face. So once again, he's giving you a visual and everything. I don't claim to bang, feet up, sipping Tang. If y'all remember Tang, man, I know it was before a lot of y'all's time, man. Tang was like some trash ass, you like powder, orange powder that you mix with water, dog. Like I fucking hated Tang, man. Tang, it's a kick in the glass. They had a damn monkey and shit like that. That was like the whole thing back in the day with the commercials and all that stuff. You know, instead of kicking ass, it's a kick in the glass. And it was like, y'all go look it up, man. If y'all watching this video, go to YouTube and Google like Tang from the 90s, and it will tell you all about it. Let's see what Genius has to say. Tang is an instant drink. Once you mix the drink powder with water, you can get a refreshing drink. That shit ain't refreshing. That shit tastes like trash, bro. Like Tang ain't really had no taste to me, man. That shit was like trash. But you know, back because Bones was talking about feet up, sipping Tang, but Tang was like, it wasn't expensive at all. It was very affordable. You know what I'm saying? So especially like, you know, the powder and all that shit. They even had the I think later on they actually came with a pre-mixed one and everything, so you know that costs more money. But I used to hate Tang, bro. I hated that shit. I would add sugar to mine and get in trouble. You know, I hated Tang. But he's like, penthouse where I lay. I'm a god, so they pray. I'm a legend's what they say. Turning night into day. Feel the bass trunk shake. Feel the fucking earthquake. Motherfucker brand name. Wearing all my own clothes. Talking this shit, and he's like, Sesh written on the T, Sesh etched in my bones. You know, I got Sesh carved into my bones, and I got Sesh on the T. Ice cream on the cone started melting, then it froze. Safe to say I'm too cold. So obviously he's saying like I got the ice cream cone and everything, and ice cream is on it. It started melting, then it froze. You know what I'm saying? It was melting, then it touched me and it froze because I'm too cold. And he even goes to say no shirt in the snow. You know what I'm saying? I'm too cold. You know, and then after that, you know, it does the same thing. Like he comes through, he's like, you don't yeah, this is when he does the whole ambition as a rider scheme. He's like, you don't wanna fuck with me. No, got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. Pac says, y'all can't deny it. I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got these O's in the drum with me, but they can't do nothing to a G. Y'all gotta go listen to that. That beat is so doom, 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 doom. Yo, Ambitions as a Rider is one of my favorite, like in my top 5 favorite Tupac songs. And he's paying homage up here. That's what I be talking about with Bones, man. Bones definitely does his research. He does salutes. He shouts out to like the 90s, the 80s, the 70s. Like you could tell he's really a music head. And then after that, the chorus comes in when it's like, you don't have to call me. My love will be there for you. You don't have to worry because your love will always be there for, well, because our love will be there for you. You know, so y'all know how that ends and everything. But yeah, y'all, that was White Marvin Gaye, Fire Track, Fire Track. Next track we have is Ancient Silk. So this right here, this comes from Hidden Behind Leaves. I already subscribed and everything. Y'all make sure y'all shoot them a sub. And look at all this right here, man. Look at all this. Still fucking with this years later. You know what I'm saying? Like Bones, Spooky, Xavier Wolf, Bobby Raps. They killing it 9 years ago, y'all. That's crazy. 9 years ago. This joint is wild. But let's get back into this, y'all. Let's get back into our whole teenage reaction. Salute to Roz Dillians. Oh, Roz.
Till I fucking go. Stepping up on the stage, speakers blowing from the microphone. Sparking a blunt to get in my zone. Close my eyes, feel alone. Replenishing, recovering. Drugs got me hovering. Say your girl getting bothersome, so I call her over just to bother me. Yo, girl, say that you tiresome. Won't fuck a drink or get high or nothing. I go home, she come over, say she lost, so I think that I'ma find her something. I'm in the coupe de ville, smoking by my fucking self. My top is down, my feet are up. I'm banging fucking sesh. Lean with it, raw with it. White tee, sharp in the Glock, stay cocked on the block. One shot in it. See, I don't pull triggers. See, I don't twist fingers. I stuff cigars full of drugs and I'm drinking liquor, bitch. So I lean with it, raw with it, lean with it, raw with it.
Hey. Y'all let me know where that sample's from. So that right there was Ancient Silk, right? So he starts off, he's like creeping up. The track went hard too, man. I like how he started dropping his lines and everything. Creeping up out the grave, ancient silk up on my fucking bones. Pulling up with that wave. Bitch, it's sesh till I fucking go. So obviously he's repping that sesh shit as always, as we always know, right? We say, stepping up on the stage, speaker blowing from the microphone, sparking up a blunt to get in my zone. Close my eyes, feel alone, replenishing, recovering. Drugs got me hovering. See your girl getting bothersome. This part right here is so disrespectful. He's like, say your girl getting bothersome, so I call her over just to bother me. Your girl said that you tiresome, won't fucking drink or get high or nothing. I go home, she come over, say she lost, so I think that I'ma find her something. You know, she's saying she lost, I'ma find her something, you know. I'm in the Coupe de Ville. Talk that Cadillac shit, man. I'm in the Coupe de Ville. Smoking by my fucking self. My top is down, my feet are up. I'm banging fucking sesh. So once again, he's giving you a visual. He in the Coupe de Ville with the top down. He's over there banging sesh. Lean with it, rock with it, with a white tee. You know, talk that early 2000 shit, Bones, man. Lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Yup, and my white tee. Yup, and my white tee. Black tee went hard too. They did a remix with black tee. This is back when like the tee, you was wearing the really big t-shirts. Sometimes they even double up. Well, like over here we had the Galaxy tees. There's a tee called Galaxy that never shrunk. It kept its size. You know what I'm saying? Or you went to Foot Action, Foot Locker, or Champs, and you got like the 3 for $5, and like they had at one point they had like a 6 for. It wasn't 3 for $5. It was like 3 for 15 or 3 for 20 or something like that. But I know they had like a 6 for like 35 or some shit like that. You can get whatever colors you want, mix and match them. You know, we was rocking 2 and everything, and make sure they match the kicks and all that stuff. Good times, good times. So he's like, yeah. So he's like, where the fuck was I at, y'all? Yeah, he's like, he was like, lean with it, rock with it, white tee, sharp, and the Glock stay cocked. On the block one shot in them. See, I don't pull triggers, I don't twist fingers. I stuff cigars full of drugs, and drinking liquor. Damn, man, I fucked that shit up, man. Instead of pulling triggers and twisting fingers, Bones pulls out cigars stuffed with drugs and twists caps off liquor that he drinks. Well, there it is right there. So he's like, see, I don't pull triggers, see, I don't twist fingers, I stuff cigars full of drugs, and I'm drinking liquor. So he's like, I don't bust or bang or nothing like that. I sit there and I twist my liquor, drink it, and then I smoke blunts. Then he's like, so I lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. Whenever he says that, yo, you already know I always love that type of shit, man. It's all the early 2000s, man. He always be paying homage like he was there, dog. I mean, he was, you know, what, 94? So he was like, you know, he's probably 6 or 7 years old, so he probably does remember it and everything. You know, so he remember how good the times were. So this one right here comes from Black Mac. That's the next track we're diving into, which is Japanese Lanterns. Let's get it.
Smart house mansion, Japanese lanterns, bathhouse bathing. When I'm feeling anxious, gotta be patient. Jumping guns dangerous. Boom, go the bass and the shake and the pain is. Life is a vacation, fine wine tasting. Never see me change, only rearranging. Nothing's what I'm claiming, something's what I'm gaining. Woke from a dream to a sight so amazing. Studio basement, writing in the attic. Dave in the kitchen cooking up something lavish. Money in the mattress, gold in the safe. No, I never go to banks cause I don't feel safe. No brand names, young hand-me-down veins. When my father's old watch, when my grandfather's ring. Feel like a king, but I'm looking like a prince. Cause I'm young and I'm gorgeous, the life of a pimp. Rosewater tea, fresh honey from the hive. Strawberries from the garden, never shop, never buy. I ain't buying what you selling, you just lying, you a felon. I'm a nice young fella when the volume on 11. Jaguar in the driveway, the 98 model. Yellow Testarossa when I need full throttle. Motherfucker bottle, water in my chalice. Wonderland blunts with a girl like Alice. Feet up in my palace. Everything golden, everything lavish. My feet up in my palace. Everything golden, everything lavish. Living life so lavish. Living life so lavish. Living life so lavish. Life so lavish.
Track is tough.
What?
Hey, so this one right here, right? This came out, of course, obviously we're still talking 2013 and everything. But this right here, man, if y'all don't know if you guys listen to Larry June, but y'all need to listen to Larry June. Like, this is the type of stuff Larry June be rapping about too, man. When he just started, he talking about like watering his plants and all that stuff and drinking his juice in his own juices. Pause. I know that sound crazy, but pretty much making his own juice out of fruits and all that stuff, and like extracting it, making his own tea and all that stuff. And he's growing plants. Like he grows his own food sometimes. Like this is the type of vibe I get out of this. And we're like I said, we're talking about 2013's Bones, and it's called like Japanese Lantern. So it's like this is like before it was even really talked about in music. 2013 there wasn't a lot of people rapping about stuff like this. Of course, you had your like your conscious rappers and everything, but it wasn't as popular as it is now. And not to mention, 'cause a lot of the food out here in the world sucks right now, with the U.S. in particular. But yeah, so he starts off right. I like the track. The track was dope to me. I already know I'm gonna love breaking this down. So he starts off smart house mansion. Obviously we know what that is. You know what I'm saying? A mansion that pretty much does everything. You could talk to it. There's devices hooked up to it. It's a smart house, just like a smart phone, right? So it's like smart house mansion, Japanese lanterns. The name of the track, and he's giving you a description: bathhouse bathing when I'm feeling anxious. Gotta be patient. Jumping guns dangerous, which is so true. Like you don't want to jump the guns. Like if you master patience, you're in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Just don't misunderstand patience for like procrastination. You know what I'm saying? Procrastination and patience are two totally different things. When you're patient, you're anticipating something you're waiting for. When you procrastinate, you keep putting it off. You're not really waiting. I guess you're waiting for you to give a fuck, but it's like you're not really waiting for real. But don't confuse the two, right? And I'm talking to myself right now too. He's like, gotta be patient, jumping guns dangerous. Boom goes the bass and it's shaking the painting. So obviously he's talking about like music is blasting, is shaking the paintings in his crib. Life is a vacation, fine wine tasting. Never see me change, only rearranging. So I never change who I am, I just rearrange. And that's a bar right there too, man. People say you change, you be like, no, I ain't changing, I'm rearranging. So when you're rearranging, you're changing up how you look at things. The more you read, the more things you're exposed to. It starts to kind of rearrange yourself, but at the same time, you still are you within. You just have your moral compass just kind of changes as you get older. And he was talking this shit back when he was younger. Nothing's what I'm claiming. Something's what I'm gaining. I'm gaining something from not claiming nothing. Um, Studio. What do you say? My bad. Woke from a dream to a sight so amazing. Studio basement, writing in the attic. Dave in the kitchen, cooking up something lavish. I guess Dave is like his friend or a chef or something like that. Money in the mattress, gold in the safe. And I'll be telling y'all about that, man. Invest in precious metals, man. Especially right now, gold and silver prices are down. Like as the US dollar comes up, gold and silver goes down. When the US dollar falls, gold and silver goes up. So why it's down, I would say get some gold and silver and palladium, platinum, whatever you feel is important to you, get some of that, man. I recommend gold over all that though. But yeah, get that while it's low. So he's like, money in the mattress, gold in the safe. No, I never go to banks because I don't feel safe. So he's talking about I got money in the mattress and gold in the safe. I don't never go to the banks because he obviously doesn't feel safe. No brand names, young hand-me-down veins. I love this right here. Wear my father's old watch with my grandfather's ring. Vintage stuff like that is very important, man. He's talking about wearing his grandfather's ring, his dad's old watch. Like older watches have a lot of value and they got their own type of swag to it. So you're getting the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he inherited both of these. I'm pretty sure he didn't pay his grandfather and his dad for those. He got them like for the free. He inherited them and everything, or they just, passed them off to him or whatever. But like, yeah, so that right there is very important. I don't think people understand how important that bar is right there. He obviously did when he said it. He was like, feel like a king, but I'm looking like a prince because I'm young and I'm gorgeous. The life of a pimp. And this is what I'm talking about. This is like, that all this is like similar stuff that Larry June raps about too. But this part right here, rose water tea, fresh honey from the house, strawberries from the garden, never shop, never buy. Like I'm getting everything from like my garden. Could you imagine that, man? You don't gotta go to the market to get no fruits or vegetables. You grow them all. So let's say you got a greenhouse or you just live in a place where the sun shines perfectly for like everything. That's a dream right there. It may just go right to the backyard. Yo, I need some strawberries. Go back and just pull some strawberries. I personally want a persimmon tree. That's what I want. I want a persimmon tree and I'm gonna be shitting all over the house. Cause I know they run right through you, but they're good for you. You got a good source of fiber and they taste good as hell. But anyways, or or you can have like a banana tree in the backyard, man. You just, man, I want some produce. Just go right back there with a little basket and everything, and just get everything. So he's like, rose water tea, fresh honey from the house, strawberries from the garden, never stop, never buy. I ain't buying what you selling, you just lying, you a felon. And I'm a nice young fellow when the volume's on 11. I like that right there. Jaguar in the driveway, the 98 model, 98 Jag. Yellow Testarossa when I need full throttles. And I he's talking about the Ferrari and shit like that. Motherfucker bottle. Water in my chalice. So he's like, motherfucker bottle, water in my chalice. Chalices are things that kings drink out of. I got chalices downstairs as well. I'll be putting drinks in there and everything. Shit, for New Year's I was doing that. I had like my little baby chalice. I was over there walking around sipping it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wanted a chalice. It was a little martini glass. I was over there acting all bougie on New Year's. We had the champagne and shit. I hope you guys enjoyed your New Year's once again. But yeah, walking around drinking that shit with my thumb out, with my pinky out, with my thumb up, drinking that shit. But anyways, motherfucker bottle, water in my chalice, Wonderland blunts with a girl named Alice. So obviously Alice in Wonderland, that's where he put it together. Girl named Alice, Wonderland blunts. Fire, fire, fire. Then the way he ended it, yeah, my feet up in my palace, everything golden, everything lavish. Yeah, my feet up in my palace, everything golden, everything lavish. You gotta love him when he talks that talk. And he was talking that talk at this young age. So I don't even know if he had this shit then. He might have. But if he didn't have it, he manifested it. You know what I'm saying? So I know he has this type of shit now. But like, he manifested it. Like with his pop's watch and his grandfather's ring. I'm pretty sure he had that back then. But all this other stuff he talking, if he had this stuff back then, man, salute to him. And salute to him if he didn't have it, because I know he has it now, man. Salute to Bones, man. That was Japanese Lantern. So those are the 4 for today, y'all, man. I appreciate everybody showing up. Make sure you check back tomorrow. Tomorrow we got 9. Well, my bad. Tomorrow we got 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? So we got 100 spoke rims, genuine, cashmere sweater, and emerald ashtray, man. Make sure y'all pull up for that, man. I appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the love and support. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all be easy. Peace.